So I know. Starting the speed run all over again. Probably thinking, what the crap? Well, it wasn't my fault this time. It wasn't the game's fault this time. It was Windows. So, hang on, I'm trying to get the chat up here. There we go. So my computer did an update. And go over slot 4. And when my computer updated, it killed it. You know how you get those little messages when you get ready to shut off a computer? And it says to update and shut down. So I've been doing that. Haven't had any problems out of it. This last one killed my computer. Couldn't get it to come up. Couldn't get it to do anything. It kept telling me it needed to reinstall Windows. And every time I would click the OK to reinstall Windows, it would crash it again. So I finally got it working, and I've lost several videos, about 4 days in my speed run, and they were quite important days. So we're going to try it all again. Yeah, I know all that. And the fact that when I did started the version 3, there's a lot going on, work and home life, and just a lot of stuff going on. I really was not happy with the playthrough because I wasn't giving it as much focus as I needed to do a proper speed run. I checked out where I was in version 3 compared to version 2, which version 2 was SnowRunner. That was their fault for deleting my save files. And it turns out I was probably 7 days behind. Maybe 6 days. And it wasn't a good thing, so. There we go, we got one of the damages out of the way. And I will have one more pop up here. Yep, no about the fuel station. Go ahead and top it off. Just a gallon, but I'll top it off. So hopefully I'll get it right this time. Actually, I can concentrate now on what I'm doing and do it the right way. Come on, get up here. There you go. Wow, there's really a watchtower ahead? I would not have known that if the game hadn't told me that. Let's stay out of the deep mud this time. But as I was saying, Windows crashed my computer. I lost a bunch of stuff off of it. Lost several days worth of gameplay. that I already had completed, and when I went back on Twitch to download the videos again, they were gone. But I am up and running again. Alright, let's go ahead and stop the engine, jump to the GMC. And we'll go over here and get this delivery out of the way. But I want to give out a big shout out to Mesa Ram, who was going to, if I couldn't get my computer fixed, he was going to help me do it. And I really appreciate that. I called the manufacturer of the computer, and it's an Asus. Told them what happened, that did a Windows update and it pretty much crashed the computer. And they said, yeah, that's been happening a lot. Evidently that newest Windows update was not ready. Anyway, I called them, got tech support on the line, and they were real helpful for a little bit until they figured out that my computer was 22 days out of warranty. Then it was, well, you know, we can't really fix it. Your hard drive's probably corrupted. You're going to need to send it to us for a one-time fee of $175, and we will see if we can fix it. And there is no guarantee we can fix it, and the fee is non-refundable. Nah, I don't think so. But the lady screwed up, because she had me do a few things on the computer first, and she hit combinations of buttons, and I'm not a computer techie type person. But she had me, somebody told me hit F8, and that'll take me into like a main menu, but Asus is not like that. Theirs, you have to hold F9 and press the power button to get into some kind of menu. But anyway, she told me to do that, and I did it. Now I'm stuck. And she walked me through some things that didn't work. But I did see something that said factory reset. And I told her, I said, you know, I'm okay with just doing a factory reset. She said, no, that doesn't work. She said, you'll never be able to get the computer back up if you do that, because it's a Windows issue. Okay. So we did a few other things, and that's when she brought up the money. So I pretty much told her I'm not buying another thing from them. I'll buy it from somebody else, and she ended up hanging up on me. Yay for customer service. So after she hung up on me, I got back on the computer. I did the whole F9 and held the power button until I got that menu back up. And went ahead and clicked on factory reset. And it took about 3 hours to get everything off the computer and to reset it up, but it set it up just like it did when I first bought it. So I am back up and running now. And it did not cost me $175. Unfortunately, I had 3 of these 3 days worth of videos on the laptop. I had not transferred them over to the external hard drive yet. So I lost them. Yep, I know all about that. So now my wife's laptop is telling her to do the Windows update. I told her, no, we shall not do that. I watched a YouTube video of somebody that I was trying anything I could do to fix the laptop. And they were saying that this was a video from last year. And they said a Windows update was crashing computers. And they basically showed me how to go in and tell the computer not to update until certain days or certain months. And then update. That way, if there is a glitch like they had in this last update, I can avoid it. So after my computer quit, I went to work, and I'd be danged if 3 of our training computers aren't having the exact same issue. The Windows update crashed them. So now we're at the mercy of our IT guy. If he can stay awake long enough to fix them. Because I don't have admin rights for those. There we go. And I gotta come down here and get the... activate it. And it should be tracking. Yeah. And there's that. And we've all seen that. Unload the next one. And I'm promoted, yay! Ah, come on. Enough. Alright. So we're not taking you over there yet. I need to go over here and pick up some more supplies. But before I do that, let's go over here and get our Chevy. And run down here and get this upgrade. And also pick up the mission for the wooden bridge. I lost everything that I had on the computer. Now, I've got my external hard drive that I bought because the computer doesn't have much memory. Unfortunately, like I said, there were 3 days worth of the speed run that I had edited, and on the computer I hadn't moved them over to the hard drive. I will not be making that mistake again. And that's the whole reason that I'm starting this over again, because it's, like I said, 3 days worth of videos. And I wanted to do a complete playthrough. I don't want to miss any days. Yep. So ended up, the computer was factory reset back to the beginning. And it took me about an hour to get it set back up. And I'm up and running. So I'm buying another external hard drive tomorrow so that I can back up. Oh, I gotta get the garage first, dang it. So I can start backing up my computer and my wife's computer on that, in case this ever happens again. Can't get any more missions to open the garage. That's all right. So also a lot of the stress from work is pretty much over now. I get back to my normal routine. And like I said, I can concentrate on this a lot better. And not screw things up. I've got the notes that I made up from version 3. No, version 2. And that will help me do the missions in the order that I want to do them in. And my notes are just basically all they are, all of the missions and what's required for each mission on each map. And I can look at those real quick and decide where I'm at and what I want to do next. Come on, you can do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the garage and I'm going to bring the Navistar back over here to pick up that trailer. The GMC is going to go over to pick up some steel, and we're going to take care of the power lines and take care of the bridge, the rock slides, and the wooden bridge also. So once I've got all of that opened up, if I don't crash it, and I crashed it. Well, so much for plans. And no winch. But I still have GMC. Alright, so I can take care of this one. I glanced over at chat. Not watching what I was doing. That's okay. Wouldn't be me if I didn't roll and wreck something at least once. Alright, slide in here. And all I need is one steel. And I'm hoping they let me put it in the trailer. So that's where I need it. Trailer, there we go. And I will drop that off at the power lines. And then go fish the Chevy out. Scratch my ear. You ever notice when you're on Twitch, you're watching somebody and they say, "Oh, I had to scratch my nose or scratch my ear," then your nose or your ear starts itching? Might as well while I'm here. Because I can get fuel. I just cannot recover to the garage. I cannot advance time. There you go. I think I'm going to play it a little differently this time. I'm not going to go straight out for the Western Star. I do need to go and get the P16. But I think I'll leave the Western Star until I actually get over on that map, because that takes a lot of time. And it'll give me a chance to use the Fleet Star more. And I'll park you there. Alright, let's go fish the Chevy out. Can't believe I did that. So the engine wasn't totally dead in it. No. Oh yeah. I am close enough. Well, at least it's not popping and cracking. Don't worry, we'll get you fixed up. And it'll still give the GMC a little boost. Because the GMC really sucks on this map. Oh, you just did a review on the Western Star? Alright, so for those of y'all watching, or will be watching, go over and check out Nathan Province on YouTube, and check out his review on the White Western Star. Actually does some really good reviews. Unfortunately, he can't do a review on the Navistar because they haven't brought that back out yet. Alright, garage dead ahead. And we'll slip in this way. Yeah. Make sure that I get this one. Got it this time. Ah, crap. Need to pull it in the garage first. Alright, so now I've got to travel to Alaska and go to the garage. Yep. Oh, so Nathan, you actually emailed the company and they said they would put it on the wish list. I don't see why they wouldn't put it back on there. I mean, it's been out long enough and enough people have it that you know it's a good truck and people would actually go in and buy it and they could make some money. Okay, let's go back to the garage. So I've done that. Yeah, because if you're playing basically a no mods like I'm doing, I mean, that's one heck of a truck to have. Black River here, for somebody starting out, it can be very intimidating because you really don't have good trucks. And it might make it easy enough for somebody to stick with the game. I have a friend of mine that said they got the game, they tried it, and it was just too hard and they just didn't want to fool with it. But you know, you've got to keep going with it. Oh yeah, because the trucks do get better. So that one's fixed. Fleet Star, move you to the garage. And we will put all-wheel drive on it. And sell that to give me a little bit of money. Not much, but it gives me $10,000. And I am not going to upgrade anybody quite yet because I do have, oh yes, I'm going to go with the Apache. The Apache actually did a lot better than I thought it would. So we're going to take it out. When do I get my tires? 7. But I do have off-road tires on it, and that is good enough. I don't want to put anything else on it. Kind of want to save my money. Give me repair points, spare wheels, and that'll work for now. And get rid of this orange. I like the orange, and I like the blue better. Still wish there was an upgrade where I could get rid of that center set of wheels. So I need money for upgrades. And the easiest way to get money in the beginning is to go over here and pull these 2 trucks out. Yeah, I enjoyed the difficulty too. which is why I did the hardcore mode. To make it even more difficult. But there are some people that don't like that kind of stuff. And I get it. Ah, crap. I didn't reset the time. What time is it? It's pretty close. I'm going to lose a couple of hours on day one. Because I should have reset the time. Is the only time I can advance time, to advance it to 6 a.m. to keep better track of the hours. And the number of days it takes me to complete the missions. Alright, so I'm going to give this one a try, see if I can pull this big truck out. If not, I can always bring the con marshal over here. Because I know it can do it. And we accept all the missions. Get all the trailers while we're at it. So what I am doing, all the vehicles that I do have that I've bought or have been awarded in the game, from the season passes and stuff like that, I am using them in this playthrough. Because I have them, I might as well use them. But I am not using any modded vehicles. When you get into the modded vehicles, it just makes it way too easy. I should have accepted it. Start tracking. Come on, you can do it. Maybe you can't. There you go. So I wasn't a fan of the Apache when it first came out, and I got it. Thought I wasted my money. I'm not so down on it right now. As I get better trucks, I probably won't use it as much, but I'll try to use it more often. Because it's not a bad truck. It's just slow. Speed is not its thing. And for me, you know, my go-to truck has always been for a scout, has always been the Lodestar. And I know there are better scout vehicles out there, but for my style of playthrough, Lodestar just fits me good. And it's a lot more versatile than this truck. Because you cannot pull a trailer with this truck. I think it's kind of stupid, but you should be able to. Let's get you across here. And then I should be able to get the Chevy out of there before it gets dark. And then we'll get these bridges and stuff open after I get some upgrades. Where's my timed event? Hang on. Yeah, I got all these. Oh, I know what it is. No? First truck. Must be over here. Nope. I don't know why the timed event's not there. I may have to go back to the garage again. It may not have given me credit for being at the garage. That's got to be it. These I can do because I'm going in the yellow boxes and accepting the tasks. But there is a task to open up the garage, and I don't think I got that one. Even though I opened the garage, I still have to get the task before they let me get some of the other missions. Yeah, Lodestar's a monster. I really wasn't all that impressed with it the first time I got it until I got all the upgrades on it. Once I got all the upgrades on it, man, that thing's a beast. Except for Lake Cove and Imandra, which everything has issues over there. But I did find out that if you team it up with the, what is it, the, crap, brain's not working. The Russian armored car, if you team it up with that over on Imandra and Lake Cove, those two work really well together. Yeah, the Tatran. So they work well together because the Tatran, nothing really stops the Tatran but ice and rocks. Tatran just does not do ice or rocks. And when I would get to those areas, that's when I would put the Lodestar in the front, pull the Tatran through, I don't know, why didn't it do that? Place beyond the spruce. Materials for harvest. Not a drill. Let's see, I've got to get to the garage. Why do I have exclamation points up? What is it trying to tell me? Task giver. No? Yeah, it's not lit up. Oh, I don't know. So I've got to click on all these now. No, can't do those. Alright. Maybe it's something I never noticed before. Okay, so I got those two in. I've got 10,100. So I need to get rid of some junk on you. Like that. A little extra money. Nope. Frame add-ons. And get Smoky back here in its color I'm used to. And you. Don't do anything engines or gearboxes or and can't get tires yet. But I do need a flatbed. And I need a loading crane. Oh, I need to change your color too. I like yellow, but not on this truck. Can't do anything with you. Not yet. Alright, now that aggravates me. Where's the green and white? Oh, there it is. I don't know why it wouldn't let me go all the way down. Here we go. Now we're back to the right color. And got the Con Marshal. I don't really like to, but I'm going to need it. I need to get the upgrades for the Chevy. And though it's a pain in the butt to drive, it is faster than the Apache. Plus I want to see if they fix the steering. It looks like they have not. It is all over the place. So race suspension for the GMC. I'm really not going to drive the GMC anymore till I get the all-wheel drive upgrade, but it will give me a little bit of money. Put that upgrade on and sell the original. So if you hear things banging in the background, nobody's getting hurt. The cat is in wildcat mode. "10 minutes of full energy bouncing off the walls, and then he'll sleep for 12 hours. Come on, you can climb over. And right now I'm not going for the upgrades, I'm just getting this set up over here to do that. So we need to go over and get the flatbed semi-trailer and get these power lines opened up. Because this thing does not carry enough gas. And garage. And it's time for the Westerns, or the Navistar. Go get your trailer. Actually, while I'm at it, let's pull that over there. No, no winch. So this curtain side trailer needs to go to the farm. It's part of a mission. And I just thought I do need the Chevy. I still need to go up and 2 watchtowers and pick up the couple of upgrades and get the international scout. I don't think this mission's a separate one. That's fuel trailer. Husky Ford. Farming tools. There we go. And promoted again. All right. So I didn't discover that trailer. So these 2 trailers are mine. I can do with them what I want. And I'll probably end up selling them. I like driving a Chevy because it reminds me of my Chevy. It's Looks just like my Chevy. Except mine's solid green. It's two-wheel drive. And it's an S10. But other than that, they're identical. So yeah, Burton, I didn't lose the files. What had happened is I did a Windows update, and Windows Update crashed my computer. So I ended up losing 3 days worth of the speed run. Because I had to reset the computer back to factory settings to get it to work. So I decided to just go ahead and start all over instead of missing 3 days worth of gameplay. Plus, as I said, I was doing had a lot of work stuff going on. I wasn't putting as much effort into trying to be fast as I should have been. So I can concentrate on it now, do it the right way. And we'll see if we can shoot for finishing all of this, even with the extra missions, in under 33 days. Game days. And if nobody's watched any of these, game day is from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. Though I did lose about 2 hours. So I think the game starts you at 8 a.m. and I forgot to advance time to 6 a.m. That's alright. So anyway, we're starting all over with version 4. Hopefully it'll be better. I also have to restart the Space Engineers, starting from space. I've got to restart that one because while the computer was down, I was out gathering supplies, looking for ores and stuff like that, and I ran across a hidden space pirate base, and it sent like 12 drones after me, and I never stood a chance. Destroyed my ship, destroyed my respawn pod. So yeah, I lost everything in that. I'm driving to England now. Alright. Shut you down. And let's go get this trailer. So I need to bring the Chevy over because what the crap am I going? Some of the things on this trailer I need to take to the roadblock up the road. And before I can do that, Chevy has to get the watchtower. There you are. Coming a little too hot. Oh, the barriers are gone. Alright, so I don't need a Chevy after all. Let's see. That one is rock slide. I need 2 metal beams and 1 service part. So I got the 1 service part here. But this truck's loaded up. So I don't want to get rid of any of that stuff because I'm going to need the other 2 service spare parts for the other rock slide. Try not to, oh, I did it. Try not to take out the sign. I'm hell on signs. Thank you. And attach trailer forward. Got my left and right mixed up. No, I'm not actually on PC. I'm still on the Xbox. But the PC is what I use to, I have to use that to do the videos. Edit them. And get them out on the other channel that I do things on. Which I'm not supposed to mention YouTube. Alright, so service spare parts back there. And this is probably going to tell me I need to deliver the metal beams first. Oh, and it is the end of day 1. And we are now moving into day number 2.